Spirit 1053. I'm Erica with my brand new friend, Annette from Westgate Chapel in Edmond. She started there as a volunteer. We're going to hear about that in just a moment. And then the Lord was like, I've got a plan for you here, which is beautiful. Annette, welcome to the morning show. How are you?
I am doing great.
Good, even though it's cloudy.
Even though it's cloudy, God is still shining.
That is a great perspective. Well, I'm delighted to be connected. You're part of the food ministry at Westgate, and you put out this request on Facebook. I'm part of the My Edmonds Neighbors Facebook group, as you are. You have such a simple need. What is it, Annette?
Our simple need is grocery bags. When our guests arrive.
Wow. You know what I love is that your solution is actually one of my problems. Under my kitchen sink, I have like 100 bags squeezed in there, and I love that I can run them over to you.
I love that, and your generosity is going to be amazing. When guests arrive and they come to go grocery shopping, because we have a grocery store model, they get to come in and they get to choose their food. And when we don't have grocery bags, it's hard. It's hard on them.
Wow.
You know, they can take it and put it in a grocery cart and then put it in their trunk, but then they've got to get it into their house.
Wow.
And, multiple trips, right? Back and forth.
Yeah, and a grocery bag is so easy to give.
It is very easy to give. If you cannot support with food or any other way, your grocery bag will make a difference. And it seems kind of a simple thing, but it's huge.
I love it. Annette, I want to ask you, what if some of us have those tote bags in our closets? So many of those pile up. Do you receive those as well?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
We love those.
All right.
Those, yeah.
Perfect. Well, Annette, tell me about the food ministry at Westgate. How did it start, and what does it mean to you to work there?
The food ministry actually started back in 2003, and it has just been a beautiful ministry to so many in the community. When COVID happened, the governor switched things up. And so now, instead of having to shop within your zip code, anybody can go to any food bank anywhere.
Oh.
And so we have guests that come from King County, all throughout Snohomish County, anywhere. I mean, you can come from Spokane, and if you're here and in need of food, we're open. You can come and get food.
Amazing. Wow. Tell me about your guests. First, I want to ask you, why do you refer to them as guests? Because I think that's really cool.
I think it's a lovely, you're not a client, you're not a transaction. Mm-hmm. And you're coming into our home. And so when you come into our home, be our guest. Oh. We want to love on you and provide for you.
Wow. How do people react, Annette, when they're treated like that, like honored guests in your home?
Some people come in and they're just like, oh, wow, this is really great. Other people come in very reserved and like, oh, I don't know. But by the time they leave, they're just blown away. Wow. And we had a guest just a couple weeks ago. She was brand new, and she came through, and by the time she was done, our director asked us, how did you get what you needed? And she's like, I just can't believe all the food I got, but how loving and kind everybody was. And that's our goal. We want everyone to feel comfortable when they come here and to know that they're seen, that God loves them, and we are his conduit. We're his hands and feet and his mouthpiece.
Wow.
Right, to people, because we get people from all walks of life, and we welcome every single one of them, and we want them to know God loves you, and here's how we're going to show that.
Oh, Annette, I'm so glad you all are doing that. I know you started at Westgate as a volunteer. What happened?
In 2020, I had been recovering from a surgery and could not go back to my previous job, and I was literally bored almost to death. And so I called the church and I said, do y'all need any help down there? Wow. And that was a very, very busy time. And many people were calling in with needs of all kinds. And so I started actually just doing phone calls. And then before I knew it, I was out in our gym and I was helping to pack boxes. And and just get into the flow of everything and working with all of the volunteers. And I literally was having a ton of fun. And then they offered me a job. And they said, we'd like you to come on board and work with us. And so after prayer, and it just, it was a good fit.
From boredom to purpose.
From boredom to purpose, exactly, yeah.
That is so awesome. Annette, I'm so glad you're there at Westgate. Thank you for loving our neighbors in Edmonds and beyond. I didn't know some of the things you shared. You are amazing. Will you keep in touch and let us know what's going on at Westgate, because we'd love to have you back on?
I would love to do that, Erica. Thank you very much. You have a wonderfully blessed day.
You too, my friend.